Family, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say, because the message I have for you right now is not an ordinary one. This is not a coincidence that you found this video at this exact moment. The universe is working in alignment with you, pulling you here, pulling your spirit into this space, because something major is about to happen in your life. On September 6th, Uranus stations retrograde. And I need you to understand, this is not just another planetary transit. This is the spark. This is the turning point. This is the beginning of your comeback. And for the chosen ones, this is going to be absolutely insane. Now, let's slow this down and feel what's happening in the atmosphere. The energy has already started building. You can feel it in your body, in your dreams. In the strange way, time feels both fast and slow at the same time. You've been asking yourself, why do I feel unsettled? Why do I feel like something big is coming, but I can't put my finger on it? That is Uranus whispering to your spirit. That is the awakening energy building inside you. That is the divine hand rearranging everything in your path so you can finally see what you could not see before. Uranus is the planet of shock, of awakening, of breakthroughs. When it stations retrograde, it does not pull away from you. It turns inward. It pulls your own soul inward. It makes you confront everything you buried, everything you lost, everything you thought you had to let go of forever. But hear me clearly. What is coming back to you during this retrograde is not just memories. It is strength. It is hidden potential. It is the forgotten parts of you that you will need for this next season of your life. And once Uranus begins this retrograde, nothing will be the same. You see, for so long, you thought life was against you. Every setback, every betrayal, every door that closed, you thought it was rejection. But Uranus retrograde is going to reveal the truth. None of it was rejection. It was and while that may feel uncomfortable for many, for you, chosen one, this is liberation. You have already endured your season of struggle. Now comes the release. Now comes the opening. Now comes the transformation you were created for.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you.
I need you to imagine a spark deep inside of you, a spark you thought had gone out. Life put so much pressure on you, so much pain, so much chaos, that you thought the flame inside you had died. But Uranus retrograde is coming to blow on those embers. It is coming to reignite that fire. It is going to erupt in ways you cannot predict. Because Uranus does not move slowly. It does not move politely. It shocks. It awakens. It breaks chains in an instant. And in that instant, everything you thought was impossible suddenly becomes possible. The chosen ones are always called to endure more. You already know this. That's why your life hasn't looked like everybody else's. That's why your road has been harder, longer, more complicated. But here's the beauty. Because your pain has been greater, your breakthrough will be greater. Because your setbacks were more dramatic, your comeback will be more powerful. And this Uranus retrograde is the divine signal that it's time. The waiting season is over. The hiding season is over. Your comeback is not going to be small. It's going to be insane. Now, listen closely, because I need you to understand the difference between this energy and all the other retrogrades you've heard about. Mercury retrograde slows down your mind and communication. Saturn retrograde asks you to rethink discipline and lessons. But Uranus retrograde? It goes straight to the core of your being. It doesn't ask you to think. It doesn't ask you to plan. It pushes you into alignment by awakening what was buried. And when that happens, family, you're not going to feel like the same person. You're going to look back and wonder how you ever doubted yourself. Dreams are going to intensify. Synchronicities are going to follow you everywhere. Numbers, signs, conversations, songs. You're going to feel like the universe is talking directly to you. And it is. Because Uranus retrograde is tailor-made for your soul. It's not here to confuse you. It's here to shock you awake. It's here to hand you the missing pieces of your destiny, so that by the time this retrograde ends, you won't just be stronger, you'll be unstoppable. Think about the parts of yourself you've been missing. The confidence you used to have before life broke you down. The clarity you used to feel before distractions clouded your mind. The courage you once carried before fear made you hide. Uranus retrograde is not asking you to go find those things. It is bringing them back to you. It is aligning circumstances, people, and revelations that will remind you of who you really are. And that, family, is the comeback. But let me warn you, this energy is not gentle. It will shake what needs to be shaken. It will remove what is no longer meant for you. It will expose the truth in situations you thought were stable. That's why some people around you are going to fall away. That's why certain paths are going to close abruptly. Don't fight it. Don't cling. Let Uranus do its work, because when one door closes during this retrograde, another is going to burst wide open, and it will be the door you were always meant to walk through. Chosen ones, you were never meant to live a life of mediocrity. You were never meant to blend in. You are a spark of the divine, and Uranus is about to flip the switch that brings that truth to the surface. That's why this message had to reach you now, because tomorrow the energy intensifies. Tomorrow the atmosphere shifts. Tomorrow the countdown begins. You may feel restless. You may feel emotional. You may feel like your life is spinning in circles, but hear me. That is the sign you're right where you need to be. Uranus doesn't move you in straight lines. It moves you in shocks, in leaps, in unexpected turns. That's why your comeback won't be logical. It won't make sense to the people around you. They won't understand how you rose so quickly, how you found strength out of nowhere, how opportunities came rushing in. But you'll know. You'll know it was the retrograde. You'll know it was the divine alignment of Uranus unlocking your destiny. So let this word sink deep. Your ancestors are listening. Your higher self is listening. Do not waste this sacred moment. This is the turning point you have been waiting for. Chosen ones, hear me clearly. This blood moon eclipse will unlock hidden energies inside of you. It will reveal your true strength. It will trigger the most powerful transformation of your life. And when the world sees you after this, they will not even recognize who you are. For the old you will be gone, and the risen you will stand in full power, full light, full glory. Do not fear this change. Embrace it. You were made for this. You were chosen for this, and nothing, no darkness, no obstacle, no enemy, can stop what the universe has already written for you. The blood moon eclipse is here, and so is your destiny. Chosen ones, prepare for your greatest comeback. The time is now.